Hello, my name is David Miles. I've been teaching electronics for 16 years. This video is a basic, quick, straight to the point attempt to show you exactly how to measure current during laboratory experiments. Okay, in order to measure current, again, we'll try to keep this simple. Three things you need to focus on. One is you need to set the meter up properly. Two, set the circuit under test up properly, and that would be with power on. And third is to put the probes, or to use those properly inside the circuit the proper way. When you measure current, it's very important that you must connect the leads in series. If you make the mistake and measure across a component, you could blow the fuse in the meter. Instructors, when the students start taking current readings, when we see you measure across parts with the meter set up in current, we start sweating. That's not good, because we know we're going to have to replace the fuse. So make sure you only measure in series and not in parallel. Okay, so here we go. We're going to take some measurements of current. First thing we want to do is make sure that the connectors are in the right spot. Okay, in voltage we had the red lead in the volts position. Okay, we're at the big V. In the current, what we're going to do is, since we usually work with small currents in training environments, usually in the milliamp microamp range, we'll move the red lead over to the milliamps microamps position on the Fluke 87.5. Okay, so we just put that in. The next step is to make sure that the ammeter is in the proper dial position. Okay, so if you look up here, we have a milliamps position and a microamps. Okay, so we'll go ahead and turn the knob to the milliamps position because that's the higher reading. Okay, we always, if we're not sure what the current is, we always start with the higher one, which would be milliamps. And if we get such a small reading like a 0.002 milliamps, then we can move down to microamps. Okay, so here we are in the milliamps position. However, we are measuring DC, not AC. This meter, it actually defaults to AC, as you can see in the LCD screen in the top right hand corner. So we need to change that to DC. And notice you have a orange button on the top left. If you push that, it'll change the AC display reading from AC to DC. Okay, and once we do this, now we're ready with a meter to take a measurement. Okay, in order to take a measurement, first the power has to be on the trainer, so we have to set up our circuit properly so we can turn power on. So turn power